Welcome to Bears in Exile. Today is May 2nd. We're going to take a look at the Dow, the SPX, the VIX, and TNA. And I'm getting over a little bit of a bug, so if I sound weird or anything like that, that's the bug. But anyway, here we have the Dow. And the Dow, now we can see that there is a definite bubble right here. We do not have a downtick on the shortest term moving average, thus we do not have a warning sign for a downward move yet. That could happen tomorrow. Definitely this right here is something to be aware of. Other than that, the chart looks very bullish still, but we will need to wait until tomorrow to get the information that we need. The SPX, normally we haven't been doing the SPX and the Dow at the same time, but today it was important because, well, it looks different, it's a red bar, but beyond that, we almost had a downtick today on the SPX. Very close to the end of the day, the shortest term moving average was a sideways move and was in danger of becoming a downtick. And they were able to bring it back up for it to be an up, but had they gotten that downtick, our target would have been right here at 1341. So if we do have a tick down tomorrow, just be aware that a complete correction of a bubble to fix a bubble right here completely is 1341. And if it does hit that, then it's at that point that it'll decide for itself whether or not it's going to do a flip over and test the bar or what. But it's just something to be aware of, and be aware of, just like the Dow. This is a bubble right here, and but it's up to the market itself whether or not it's going to fix it right now. The VIX, this one was unfortunate. We do have a nice sized green bar here. It's not gigantic, but it is good sized. This wasn't really reflected in the Dow, so either the Dow needs to come down or the VIX needs to go down. One is right and one is wrong. The Dow still has everything bullish about it. The VIX does not. We do have a single crossover in the short-term moving averages. If the VIX does have a green day tomorrow, we'll see more of that occur. And since this is an uptick, this was our first day of an uptick, the target is actually right here, which was 1577 roundabout, and unfortunately that bar has already exceeded that, so the predictiveness of this uptick has already been taken out. There's no value that we can use right there to just scalp something, unfortunately. Kind of a bummer. But tomorrow we'll see if this wants to do a crossover and a test of the bar. If it does, then you'd be looking at 1750 roundabout on the VIX as first area of a real test. So what the market will reflect if it does that, remains to be seen. But there you have it. Still bearish, but definitely looks like it could be the makings of coming up for a test. We won't know till tomorrow. And then TNA, representative of the Russell. Big red bar, and a downtick, fairly good downtick too. Unfortunately, this bar is really big. It'd been nice, you know, had it come down to, 42.50 or something. We could have used it a lot, you know, used it more, because now that we have a downtick, we can measure where our target is for a bubble correction, and that would be right there. 1826 is the target for a bubble correction if it's going to do a complete bubble correction. So be aware of that number, and had it been at 92.50 or something, that would have been much more to gain out of a scalp of this sucker, but it is what it is. Normally it will hit a target like that within 2 to 3 bars. So if it does come down, it hits that 89, that'll be the point at which it needs to decide whether or not it's going to do a flip of the short-term moving averages and do a test of the bar, or if that's all it needed, and we'll start heading back up. But atypically it is 2 to 3 bars for that to occur, which would be Tuesday or Wednesday to hit the 89 mark. And it doesn't always do that, but I would say about 8 out of 10 times it does hit that mark. So we shall see. Thanks for watching. Please drop by bearsandexile.com. Check out the forum, the articles, and all the things we have to offer. As always, all investing decisions are your own. And this chart and video are for entertainment, educational, and consumption of time purposes only. Thank you.